Pog you and welcome. I'm going to be going over how to level ed as well as a bunch of other fun stuff you can do in Mega Man 8. I'm going to try to keep things as simple as I possibly can, but of course, feel free to let me know in the comments. Yeah, let's get started. The first thing we're going to have to do is extract the game files. So essentially, Mega Man, the PlayStation 1 actually uses a file system, kind of like what you would have on a PC or a USB key or an SD card, a file system. So what we're actually going to have to do before we start level editing is actually extract those game files. But the thing is, I actually included in my own editor, I actually included an ISO 9660 extractor. That's the name of the file system the PS1 uses. So navigate to where you have Mega Man 8 located and select your save location. And hey, it's already done. It's already done. Really cool. That was really quick. That was really quick. But yeah, if we go take a look at that folder, yeah, now that we now have all the stage data folders. I mean, the game files. We'll get to the stage data folder. Yeah, now if you have all the game files, you're good to go now. However, you might have noticed this earlier, but Mega Man 8, you might have Mega Man 8 in multiple different tracks. The thing is, the extractor only works if everything is in one continuous file. So you're gonna have to use a tool such as bin merge to merge the tracks together so that it's one continuous file. But yeah, now that we're done with all the extracting, let's actually get to the fun part of the video. Link to bin merge will be in the description. But yeah, this is the intro stage, as you can see here, and this is stage 00.pack. You can switch between all the different level files by hitting F1 and F2. This is Frost, this is Clown, this is Tengu, Grenade, Sword. This should be, yeah, Aqua, Willy stages. These are the sub stages, like the second half of each level. This is actually the ending, the ending credits. Some of the sub screens actually use the same level format as the stages. So you can see here, this is the lab. This is labo.pack. But yeah, let's get back to the intro. So the thing is, Mega Man 8 has a really nice level format. Essentially, Mega Man 8's level format works something like this. You have 400 hexadecimal screens total because the width is 200 by 200. But the thing is, it doesn't actually dedicate that much memory to storing each screen. There isn't truly 400 screens. The thing is, the game only specifies what screens are what. So if we go here, right click here, this is screen 7, this is screen 8, this is screen 1C, this is screen 9, this is screen A. The game is just specifying what screens are what, and this is screen 0, as you could probably take a guess. Yeah, you can change the selected screen by either right-clicking here or changing these arrows. And then you can left-click and that'll paste the screen itself. I'm gonna just put a screen down here for like no reason at all. And if you hold shift and left click, you can edit the current screen. Let's turn this screen to B. That was the screen I clicked on. And yeah, bam. If you also hold shift and right click, instead of selecting the screen over here, you'll select the screen in the screen tab. This is where you can edit what tiles make up a screen. So this is screen B. I don't know about you, but this window is pretty small on my end, so I'm actually gonna full screen by hitting F11, and bam, much better, much better. Yeah, let's turn on the grid. These are all the tiles you have to choose from. Every single tile. This represents the third digit, and this right down here is the selected tile. You can change the selected tile by clicking on here or right-clicking a tile in this window. This is tile 178, so somewhere around like here. Yeah, I think it's this one. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put a smiley face. I'm gonna put a smiley face because why not? Because why not? Why not put a smiley face? There's all sorts of fun you can have with this editor. But yeah, this is the tile ID, this is the coordinates of the texture, the T page, the color lookup table, and the collision related information. I didn't actually think I would have enough space to stuff all this information here, but apparently I actually did. I was originally planning on stuffing all this information here, which I did, but I also stuffed it here just for the sake of convenience. But yeah, this tab is ideally the tab you would be using to like edit the 16 by 16 tile related information, which you can see over here. These are all the 16 by 16 tiles, and this is the textures you have to choose from. So it's much easier to change this texture in here. You just select the tile over here, and then you simply click on the texture in here, and bam, it's already done. Much simpler. And also, you can drag out these windows and do whatever you want with them. For instance, I'm going to go put this on my second monitor. My second out of my triple monitor setup, because I'm such a professional content creator. Twitch streamer, YouTuber, Twitter poster, that I have a freaking triple monitor setup. Yeah, don't forget to like, sub, and follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, let's get to the other tabs. Let's get to the color lookup table tab. This is where you can edit all the colors. The game generally uses 4BPP graphics, or textures. So 16 colors. If you want to specify transparency, you just have to change the color to complete black. You can also change between the object color lookup tables by clicking this button. These are, you can see here, this is the Mets, and this is the Mets palettes, and also this is the Bun B tank palettes. Yeah, you can see all the palettes here. One other thing I should also mention is that even though it looks like you have tons of colors to choose from, everything in this menu, this will all get converted down to 15 BPP. So you don't actually have that many colors to choose from. It's quite limited, but I mean, you still have a good amount of colors to choose from. But yeah, I'm gonna change the Mets cross. I'm gonna change it to blue. Yeah, it looks gorgeous. Yeah, let's move on to the next two tabs. So this is the enemy tab, and I'm just gonna admit it. I'm just gonna say it right now. This tab and the spawn tab are technically not finished. They're technically not finished, but I at least wanted to get something out so that people can like mess around. So that people can like mess around and have fun. So this is where you can edit what enemies or like what objects. I prefer using the word objects, but yeah. You can edit what is where and what is what. So this is the palm tree. These are the Bun B tanks. One is the Mets. I know a few IDs off the top of my head. But yeah, if you're wondering what these outlines are, essentially, this tells you what type of object the thing is. So if you see the red here, it means it's an enemy object, so it's probably gonna damage you. If you see the blue, it probably means it's like an item or something. So if, like, for instance, this is the path to the underwater section. Purple means miscellaneous, so like maybe like some kind of like explosion or something that's just there for the visuals. And pink is an effect. So for instance, this triggers the cutscene with Mega Man, where Mega Man gets the Mega Ball. Yeah. Let's add a Met down here just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it. And yeah, let's get to the last tab, the Spawn tab. This is where you can edit all the checkpoint related information. You can edit Mega Man's X and Y. You can toggle off the different background layers. Actually, there's actually multiple different background layers if you haven't noticed. Yeah, multiple different background layers. You can also edit the camera borders. So essentially, these basically tell the game where the camera stops and starts. Or where to stop scrolling each, where to stop scrolling the camera. Excuse me. Yeah, where to stop scrolling the camera. But yeah, that pretty much solves everything. I'm gonna get to a bit of level editing. And oh wait, actually, wait, no, not quite yet. Let's actually save our progress by hitting Control S. And let's close out of the editor to see if everything was saved properly. And as you can see, everything was saved. Everything was saved properly. Even this one screen that I decided to put all the way down here. But yeah, that's good. But I'm gonna actually close out the editor and reopen it back up, because there's quite a few things in this tools window. So I really need to mention this before somebody makes this mistake. This tools window is completely separate from the rest of the editor. It's completely separate. I would not recommend messing around with these tools while you have your game files in here in the editor actively opened. But yeah, let's have a bit of fun. So you can see that there's this extract textures as BMP button. Essentially what you gotta do is you just gotta go to the stage data folder. You can select one of these pack files if you just want to extract one, but I'm gonna select all of them. And then select your save location. I'm going to select my textures folder. And bam, it's already done. There was no textures in player.pack, but that's perfectly fine. So as you can see here, here's all the textures. This is for the ending credits. This is the Yellow Devil. This is for the mid-stage, I think. Yeah, the mid-stage. Basically, all the game's textures are have been extracted. You can also use this Replace Textures bitmap button. Usage is pretty similar, but you need to go to the one specific pack file you want to change the textures for. In this case, I'm gonna pick stage 00, which is the intro. You can see the textures here. You can right-click to get more information about the texture. More on that later on. And if you left-click, you can select a file to replace with, a bitmap file to replace with. And bam. It might seem like nothing happened, but if we go take a look, I wonder who's that? Lucky man. But yeah, our textures have been edited, so we can actually close this out. And yeah, that's all the graphics related tools. You can also use the binary formats, so if you don't want any post processing or anything like that. But I'm pretty sure most people are just going to use these two buttons. Let's get to the next the last few tools we have left. I plan on adding more tools in future updates though. So if you're not familiar with the PlayStation SDK, which is called SIQ, essentially VAB is a sound bank and SEQ is a MIDI file. Just in case you're not familiar with PlayStation 1 development. So you can actually extract all the sound related files by using this button here and this button here. Usage is literally the exact same. The only real difference is you gotta be sure you select the sound folder. Do not select the stage data folder. Do not select any files from the stage data folder. Sound. But yeah, I already extracted some of them, so let's go to the samples. You can use PS Sound to extract all of them. Oh wait, that's a prototype. Yeah, I was messing around with the prototype. Yep, here's all the samples. So let's select number 7. Yes, I want to extract them, or I mean, analyze.
Freeze! I'll crush you!
I will crush you.
I'll make a popsicle of you!
I'll make a popsicle of you.
I will beat you!
Oh man, Grenade has. I mean, MegaMan 8 has MegaMan 8 has such good voice acting. Yeah. Let's check out the SEQ data. So I should probably mention this before. I should mention this because I know somebody is gonna like go down in the comments and start saying, "Oh, your tools don't work. Your tools don't work at all." There's gonna be somebody who thinks my tools don't work, so I gotta mention this right now. So if you notice, okay, so this is. That was the boss introduction. You can also, fun fact, you can also use a program called SEQ to MIDI to convert these SEQ files into a MIDI format so you can much more easily play them back. But anyways, back to what I was mentioning earlier. So, the game likes to copy a lot of songs over and over and over. Like for instance, listen to this. Boss introduction again. There's a reason behind that. That was number 9. Yes, I want to analyze them. So the thing is, these.
Yo, Geeky! You've got no chance. Weakling, this isn't a joking matter. I'll make you join my man.
Oh yeah, oh really, come on, man. So the thing is, these pack files don't simply contain just the sound effects. They also contain SEQ data, which is the songs. They're packed together. That's why you see multiple copies all over the place. Like freaking multiple boss themes and multiple introductions. But that is also really cool because that gives you so many. If you really think about it, like I added an inserter, so you can put the SEQ files back and the VAB files back. You have you have the potential to add like literally a ridiculous amount of songs. Like if you look at my notes here, there's like 45 different songs or something. You have like a ridiculous amount of songs in the game. But yeah, that's pretty much sums it up with all the bonus tools. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna have some fun level editing, and yeah, be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I didn't really do too much. You'll see later on what I did, but I at least put the Lucky Man from earlier. Too lazy to edit the color lookup tables right now. Also, I should probably mention there's also this settings tab. So these are the default settings. If you want to enable bigger pack files, essentially what this button will do is it'll make it so that you have the max amount of tiles to work with. Like for instance, you can see that there's enough memory dedicated for amount of tiles. But the thing is, not every single pack file, actually, none of the pack files actually dedicate that much memory to tiles. Or yeah, they don't have that many tiles packed into them. Got them. But the thing is, this button enables it, so it'll resize it so you do have that many tiles to work with. It's the same case with the screen data. The max amount of screens you can have is EF, but the game normally doesn't dedicate that much memory to screens. You can also add build arguments. I haven't really added much yet, but you can type in -exp, and that will essentially add extra sectors. Kinda sorta required if you want to use this button over here. But yeah, the choice is up to you. The choice is up to you, Pog. You. I'm gonna leave it the same for now. I'm gonna hit Control E, or you can click on export. Go to your builds. I'm gonna gonna replace my YouTube example that I was messing around with earlier. And bam, the game has been built. This builder is optional though. You can also just hit save as and find your own methods of putting everything back together. But yeah, I'm gonna be back once I have everything booted back up. BRB.
Meanwhile,
where's MegaMan? There's MegaMan. I changed the background priority. That's why you see MegaMan in the background. And also, you can see that MegaMan, we put it earlier in the graphics are still here. I mean, the textures. Yeah, right about there. One very interesting thing about the PS1 that I gotta go over is, you remember how if you right-click on the texture here, you get X and Y positions plus width and height? Well, the thing with the PS1 is that the PS1 has 1 megabyte of VRAM, and it essentially uses that 1 megabyte of VRAM as a giant image that is 1028 by 512 pixels big. And each section here, you can see here, are texture pages, basically like a reference point, and you have texture coordinates as well. So let's go over into 4BPP mode so that we can much more easily see where the graphics are. This was 512 by X position 512, Y position 256. So that should be about, wow, like literally right on point. Literally right on point. But yeah, let's explore this this vast world that is the intro stage. Let's explore. Exploration. Adventure. This is totally how you're supposed to play this level. This was totally intended. Yeah, this was all intended. This was all intended. This was very much intended. This was very, 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 very much intended. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I know this video was quite different compared to what I usually do, but I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, sub, and follow me on Twitch and Twitter. And of course, hog you. Mega Man might be trapped here forever.